Imagine a dial so dark, it feels like staring into a black hole, where light seems to vanish, and time almost dissolves into the void. That's the effect of a Muso black dial. A material so absorbent, it reflects almost no light, creating an illusion of infinite depth. Today we're taking a close look at the Venezianico Redentore Ultrablack, a statement of pure minimalism. This watch was sent to me from Venezianico for free for review, and I don't have to send it back. Keep that in mind as you watch this video, but like always, you can expect to get my own honest opinion with no input from the company whatsoever. And yes, this watch has one major downfall that is bound to be a deal breaker for many of you. With that out of the way, when Venezianico reached out to me about reviewing one of their watches, I immediately asked for the Redentore Ultrablack in 36mm. More on that later on. The brand started in late 2017 when brothers Alberto and Alessandro Morelli, who loved watches and design, were studying at university. They began shaping their idea, making watches that show their passion for watchmaking and capture the feel of their hometown of Venice, Italy. The Redentore collection gets its name and inspiration from the Basilica del Redentore in Venice. It has 18 variants very different from each other, with different colors, dial materials, complications, and sizes. The price varies depending on which model you choose, with this 36mm Ultra Black costing €410. An additional steel bracelet is available for extra €85. The presentation is nice and thoughtful. The watch comes in this white textured cardboard box with gold embossing of the brand's name and logo on top and tasteful graphics of an old-timey map of Venice. This connects you to the brand's vibe even before you open the box. The interior is covered in light gray velvet that protects the watch. This part comes up, and beneath it you'll find a high-quality paper certificate of authenticity and warranty, and an invitation to join Venezianico's Owners Club. All done very nicely, with gold lettering and a vintage map motif. Venezianico also included a really nice little booklet, offering an introduction to the brand and its mission, its philosophy, inspiration, core values, and different collections. It's a thoughtful edition that goes beyond just packaging. It reflects the brand's dedication to building a genuine connection with its customers. I don't often say this, but the brand deserves recognition for putting together this very nice packaging. Here are the measurements. The width of the case is 36mm. Its thickness is 10.8mm, the distance between the lugs is 18mm, lug tip to lug tip is 42mm, and the watch weighs 60 grams. Water resistance is unfortunately only 3 atmospheres. This is probably going to be my quickest dial description yet. There's basically nothing here to report other than the highly polished applied cross logo at the 12 o'clock position on top of that Muso black painted dial. That's it. Talk about minimalist. So what is Muso black? Muso black is a trademark paint that can be sprayed or brushed onto surfaces and absorbs 99.4% of visible light. It was developed in Japan by a company named Koyo Orient and is one of the darkest paints commercially available today. Although most of the time you can see reflections bouncing off the crystal, when you catch the dial in the right angle, it's like staring into nothing. It's a really cool visual effect. A set of highly polished and faceted dolphin-style hands, accompanied by a needle seconds hand, tell the time. And that's about it. There's no loom or any complication to distract you from that black dial. Covering this abyss of a dial is a flat sapphire crystal, slightly raised over the case, with anti-reflective coating applied to its underside. I really wish they'd used the clear AR coating and not the blue tinted one they used. Sapphire crystals are very reflective, and blue anti-reflective coating is distracting. You want to minimize those distractions on a watch like this. The case is made of 316L stainless steel. It is treated to a polished finish on the tops of the lugs and on the fixed bezel, and a nice satin brushing on the sides of the case. I really like the nice curved slopes, starting from the lugs and ending in the crown guards. The crown itself is small yet manageable, with knurling to help you grip it, and the brand's logo on top. It is a push-pull crown, as you probably have guessed it by the water resistance. You know I like a nice case back. This one depicts a space scene, and reading from Venezianico's website is an invitation to explore the unknown. The case back snaps onto place, and features the watch's name, serial number and specs engraved around the design, in Italian. Behind this artwork beats a Seiko NH35, the go-to automatic movement that combines reliability with affordability and availability. Its specs you can probably recite in your sleep by now: 24 joules, 21,600 beats per hour, with 6 ticks per second of the second's hand. Hacking and hand-winding abilities, 41 hours of power reserve, a stated accuracy of -20 to +40 seconds per day, and a quick say date complication that doesn't get utilized on this watch, which means a ghost date position is present here. The strap speaks to the minimalist style and really complements it. This is a slick and smooth leather strap made in Italy. It is nice and limber and features a highly polished stainless steel buckle with an engraved cross logo. On my 7-inch wrist, yeah, I really like how the Redentore wears. 36mm is probably my favorite size for a watch, so having this one on wrist just feels right for me. It hits that perfect balance between presence and wearability. It's an understated look, very clean yet very unique. The way it sits on the wrist is effortless, and the curve of the lugs, together with the flexibility of the leather strap, offer a level of comfort that makes it easy to wear throughout the day. Legibility is naturally not the best, but it is surprisingly better than I thought it would be, as the hands are the only things that reflect light. Now before we get to the pros and cons, I have a little confession to make. I haven't been completely honest with you. I did tell you that Venezianico sent me this watch for review, but what I didn't tell you is that I already had it in my shopping cart when they contacted me. This specific watch. I wanted to add it to my collection even before they asked me to pick a watch for review. So I'm probably a bit biased from the get-go. For that reason, we'll start with the cons this time. The biggest con, and probably the potential deal breaker for many of you watching, is the poor water resistance. 30 meters of water resistance means it's splash-proof at best. And for an over $400 watch that is on the borderline between sporty and dressy, that's simply not enough. The 40mm version of the Ultrablack is a more acceptable 50 meters water resistant, so I'm not sure why Venezianico would make the 36 less capable. Other than that, on a design standpoint, having no markings on the dial and no reference points makes accurate timekeeping virtually impossible. Make of it what you will, that's something that comes with the minimalist design. I also mentioned the distractions coming from the reflections of the crystal. It still is a very cool effect that doesn't go unnoticed. And the last thing is the ghost date position. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, but it's something to mention as I know it bothers many of you. On the pro side, the main selling point of the Ultrablack is obviously the Muso black dial. By absorbing almost all light, it creates an intense blackness that feels almost infinite, making the hands appear as if they are floating in a void. It helps that the hands are really well made, and so is the stainless steel case. The sapphire crystal is going to be scratch-free for years to come, which is a great bonus. Add to that a cool design on the case back, a sleek leather strap that is almost like an Italian suit for the watch, great packaging, and with the risk of sounding cheesy, this isn't just a watch. It's an experience. One that redefines our appreciation for contrast, minimalism, and the artistry of watch design. As we progress in our watch collecting journey, we begin to seek watches that offer something special. something that goes beyond the mere specifications of a watch. For me, the Venezianico Redentore with its Muso black dial is one such piece, and it's exactly why I wanted it in my collection. Let me know what you guys think of this cool little piece from Venezianico down in the comment section below. You'll find a link to the watch in the description of this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my affordable watch collection, and hit the notification bell for more affordable watches related content. If you've enjoyed this video, you might enjoy one of these too as well. I want to thank Venezianico for sending this watch in for review, and to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.